Ever since the delineation movement has gotten going, there's many people, within the diaspora don't know how to take that. Some respond, with anger. Some respond with confusion. And then some respond with, I'm going to try to claim that I am, Soulaan. I'm going to try to claim that I am FBA. Why are they doing this? We're going to get into that conversation. But there's even a Caribbean woman that's getting on to her own Caribbean community about calling themselves Soulaan. Let's go ahead and check that out.
Caribbean people, stop calling yourself Soulaan people. You are not Soulaan. And this is coming from a Caribbean person. Stop it. Leave. The Black Americans have their own culture. We have our culture. And y'all don't like when other people infiltrate our culture, so don't infiltrate theirs. It's simple. If somebody made a song about the Soulaan culture, it's okay to enjoy it, because I love the song and I love Black American culture, but I acknowledge that I have Caribbean roots, okay? And I would not tell a Soulani person that we all Soulani. No, we're not. That's why it's a diaspora. Stop the bullshit, because I know when a Black American come to the Caribbean and do carnival, I would be very upset. You see them wearing a costume. Stop it. Let them have the...
Now let's talk about why this is happening. This is happening because with the delineation movement, everyone can't just blend in underneath the banner of blackness like they used to. So when we were allowing everybody to say, hey, we all Black, it don't matter. But when they came, they were like, okay, yeah, I hear you, but I'm this country, I'm from this country, I'm that culture, I'm this culture, I'm that culture. And now, since we've taken away the safety net, you understand? Because delineation has taken away the safety net. And what is the safety net? That when I get in trouble, I can just say I'm Black, and Black America will come to my rescue. I can still separate from them, right? But then if I need backup, I can just say I'm Black. Well, now they can't do that anymore. They can't separate themselves, and then now you want to claim that you're Black. It's just not working. So some of them, what they have been doing, in Caribbeans in particular, some not, of course, we're talking about some, not all. Some of them been trying to claim that they're Soulaan. Some of them are trying to claim that they're Gullah Geechee. Some of them are trying to claim they're from South Carolina. You're hearing them say a lot of that now. You know what I'm saying? Because if they say South Carolina, then a lot of Black people say, oh, okay, you're from South Carolina. Okay, you Gullah or whatever. That's really what that is. They're trying to, to me, it's scammy. I'm going to call it what it is. It's scammy. You're trying to deceive Black Americans to make them think that you are part of the lineage, and you're not, just so you can get that protection that you once had. Now, that protection, you neglected it. You are separating yourselves. You got CARICOM. We're not a part of CARICOM. They do not focus on anything related with Black America. I need no Pan-Africanism or whatever. It's no different than the African Union. They didn't bring us into the African Union like that. They say, oh, we got the 6th region. You don't bring us over like that. Because it should not be focused on nation states. It should be focused on lineage. We're talking about with the African Union. With the African Union, it's more so a figurehead. It's not anything that has any kind of teeth. And when I mean teeth, I'm talking about power. It's just a figurehead organization. But for them to go, we're talking about some of the Caribbean brothers and sisters, for them to say they're Soulaan, but yet you, like the sister said, you got your own culture. You got your own Caribbean culture. Like she said, y'all wouldn't like it. The Black Americans went to the carnival and put on the outfits and all of that. You wouldn't like it. So it's the same way as that you claiming you Soulaan, right? That's something from our culture. Now, I thought a lot of other cultures didn't want nothing to do with Black Americans. I thought we were lazy. I thought we were criminals. These are the things that has been said about Black Americans, unfortunately, when people immigrate here. And now, since you don't have that covering anymore, that if you get in trouble with white supremacy, you can't look at Black Americans and say, hey, come save me, because I know y'all the only group in America that has made some headway against them when they attack. I know y'all have feigned all the attacks for years. So yes, please come to my rescue, because I don't even have not even one battle I won with them. It's a lose-lose battle with me with them. So Black Americans, come over here and show me and show us how it is done. But I want you to do the fighting, and we're going to fall back. And Black Americans now are saying, nah, buddy. No, we're not going to do it like that. We're not. We got to, we are cool. We are staying out of it, because when we tried to unify, nobody wanted to unify. See, you cannot unify on your own terms. You cannot unify when it's convenient for you. Unification needs to be convenient for both parties. If you unify the way you're saying, oh, I want some unity. Listen, I'm cool with unity. I will unify with any brother and sister throughout the world. But when we unify, we got to have the same mindset. What's the same mindset? Do you view racism, white supremacy as a problem? Do you view slavery as an issue that has not been resolved? Do you support reparations in the form of cash payments? Do you support that? Do you believe in Black people should be self-sufficient of ourselves and don't need nobody else and don't need to be looking and bootlicking, right? Do you agree that none of us identify as white and none of us are seeking whiteness or white validation? Do you agree with that? See, it's some things that you got to walk through because some of them don't unify with us. So they're thinking that, well, if I show I don't unify with Black Americans, then they're going to look at me as a little better. So since I'm a little better, I know I'm not all the way, better, but at least I'm just that little bit better than them. Maybe they give me more of a chance on the job than a Black American or whatever. So I'm gonna make sure I separate myself away from them. But when the trouble starts and they look at you no different than a Black American, now you my brother and you my sister. That's an issue that we had to draw a hard line towards. It's just a hard line stance. Hard line stance. And that stance it's called boundaries. And the only way people are going to respect you unless you have a boundary set before you. You got to have a boundary set before you. And when you have these boundaries set before you and you stick to them, people have to respect you in the end. And what's happening right now, Black America is being respected and being missed at the same time. Because when you're so available to everybody all the time, people don't value you too much. But when you are not easily to get to, and if you do show up, it's for a good reason, you're more valuable that way. Anything that anybody can access has no value. When people can rarely access something, or it takes a while to access it, then it has some sort of value. Just period. So I'm with her. Celebrate your Caribbean culture. I want you to celebrate Caribbean culture. I enjoy Caribbean culture, Caribbean food. I enjoy it. We got our culture. But there's no way I'm going to go over there to any Caribbean nation and try to cosplay and try to fool Caribbean people to thinking that I'm them. I'm not a Trini. I'm not Jamaican. I'm not from St. Lucia, St. Croix. I'm not any of that. I am from Texas. And I'm from America, and that's what I'm going to rep all day long. I'm not trying to cosplay as somebody else. I'm happy within my own culture, my own skin. But you want to cosplay to try to save yourself from ICE. That's what you want to cosplay for. And say, bro, we're not fighting ICE. We don't have no beef with ICE. We don't. And they don't have no beef with us either. You see one or two instances where a Black American person getting hemmed up, and some of these people are either born here, anchor babies, or some people are naturalized, the ones they've been gaffling up. You in the immigration system. So they thinking, even though you were born here, they're thinking maybe you wasn't. Now, of course, you have to get it resolved, and if you are citizens, well, hey, they have to let you go. But real talk is that we just don't have those words to be thinking about right now. When you other yourself, this is the consequences of othering yourself. Maybe if everybody can go back in time and think about when your people first came here, if they'd been on some Pan-Africanism, none of these conversations would be had right now. If we were on some Pan-Africanism, we would really be helping out each other, and which we should be doing. But you start othering yourself or looking out just for your community or looking out for immigrants, but not looking out for black folk. You talking about you more camaraderie with other immigrants, even of other communities, instead of having a camaraderie with black Americans? Now a lot of, Caribbeans were slaves in the Caribbean. We were slaves here. We should be linking up quicker than anybody else, be honest with you, because we have the same story. We do. But when you other yourself, that's the consequence. And you trying to claim you Soulaan or anything you're trying to claim, that's going to fall by the wayside too. Because, bro, we can tell when you're not a black American. We can tell. Even if you don't have an accent, certain questions we can ask you, you'll get tripped up on. Because we doing paperwork checks now to find out who's who. You can always do good. Always please do good. But no, you can't be confusing the people. You just can't do that. We got to call that out. So if you want to unify, then you need to talk to black folks and see what the requirements are or whatever. But don't lie. Don't lie and try to claim that you're part of the lineage, because you're going to be found out. And when you get found out, black people surely not going to